We're just in Gloucester this morning. Nice old building behind me. It's 1914. We're on the Buckets Way. Woken up and it's a little bit foggy this morning. Had a great ride yesterday. Nice sweepers and some tidies from Mudgee. So yeah, another great day of riding today to Uralla. Gloucester is a really nice little old country town. Beautiful. We've been here a few times on the bike, and also we did some camping here a while ago as well. This morning we are riding Thunderbolt's Way, a weaving meander from coastal hinterland to mountainous high country, running from Gloucester in the pretty hinterland of the mid-north coast to Inverell on New England's western plains. It's a 290-kilometre odyssey that weaves over the Great Dividing Range, climbs over 1,000 metres in altitude and provides spectacular scenery around every bend. Thunderbolt's Way takes you from lush rolling farmland into the wilds of several national parks and through quaint country towns where you can enjoy a quality coffee, a good feed and even a spot of shopping.
The journey is so named in honour of feared and revered bushranger, Captain Thunderbolt. The last of the New South Wales bushrangers, Frederick Wordsworth Ward, better known as Captain Thunderbolt, ruled the highways and byways of New England high country and beyond for much of the 1860s. In 1856, Fred helped a relative drive 4 dozen of stolen horses to Windsor near Sydney. The horses were recognised and Fred was subsequently arrested and found guilty of receiving stolen horses. He was sentenced to 10 years hard labour at Sydney's infamous Cockatoo Island prison.
In September 1863, Fred and a companion, Frederick Britton, slipped away from their work gang before swimming to freedom through Sydney Harbour's shark-infested waters. The pair made their way north where late in October they were spotted by police near the Big Rock, now Thunderbolts Rock, south of Uralla. A gun battle ensued, with Fred being shot in the left knee before making his escape into a nearby swamp. In December 1863, he robbed a toll bar operator at Rutherford, west of Maitland, afterwards informing his victim that his name was Thunderbolt.
After acquiring a young apprentice, Thomas Mason, Captain Thunderbolt was active again, robbing mails, inns and stores in the Tamworth and New England districts. He was shot and killed at Kentucky Creek near Uralla in May 1870. He now lays at rest in the Uralla Pioneer Cemetery, where his headstone has become a popular attraction for visitors. just arrived at Carson's Pioneer Lookout, named in commemoration of the achievements of a lad called Eric Carson. So he was at Gloucester, where we've just come from, Gloucester sawmiller and road builder. So with his sons, Max and Terry, and their workers, they are responsible for the road that we're currently on now. So they built it across, this is the Great Divide in Australia. They built it across this area of mountains for sawmilling or logging transport purposes. Beautiful view from up here, and I'll just show you exactly what that looks like. Beautiful. So this is the little Manning Valley down there, or Nullendock Valley I think it's called, but there's Little Manning River is down there. So we've just come across the Little Manning River, the Barnard River, a few others as well, but yeah, we're currently probably about 1,500 metres or 4,000 feet in elevation. We're currently riding on Thunderbolt Way, and our next stop will be Walcha, probably for a caffeine fix. From there we'll head to the little town of historic bushranger town or outlaw town of Uralla, and then up to New England for a short period to Armidale, and then cross Waterfall Way. Waterfall Way is aptly named. We'll be visiting two prominent waterfalls there today, and we'll ride past several more. It's going to be a bit dicey because the road's been just reopened one lane only because of landslides due to heavy rainfall some months ago. But I've checked last night and apparently it's open. So let's see. See you on the road. Fix. We've just arrived in the little town of Walcha. Walcha's a beautiful little town. It's famous for the motorcycle rally, Walcha Motorcycle Rally, which is held in the third weekend of November each year. Unfortunately, they're not having it this year because last year when they had it at the showgrounds and they had a demolition derby with some cars, and one of the cars, the driver had a medical episode and his foot went flat to the floor and he ploughed into the crowd and critically injured 15 people. Yeah, two of them had to get flown out by helicopter. They were that bad. So unfortunately this year it's not going to happen. But right now, the most important thing for us is to, what, Michelle?
Get coffee. Surrounded by spectacular national parks, threaded with wild rivers and tumbling waterfalls, Walcha is renowned for its natural beauty. The oldest colonial settlement in the New England region, the small town also has a rich history, vibrant arts community and plenty of country charm. With a population of 3,000, the township of Walcha is 1,067 metres above sea level. The shopping precinct offers art galleries, handmade stores and studios, boutiques, gift and antique shops, with fabulous cafes. Located on the northern tablelands of New South Wales, Walcha boasts some of Australia's most spectacular countryside. Undulations of highly productive pasteurised land meet a labyrinth of gorges where sheer cliffs and waterfalls delight the senses. To experience the gorge country is humbling. A powerful but gentle reminder of how small we are in comparison to our land.
Uralla is a beautiful historic town on the New England Highway, about halfway between Sydney and Brisbane, with a population of around 2,500 people. At more than 1,000 metres, or 3,500 feet above sea level, Uralla's high altitude makes for cool to cold winters and mild summers. Uralla's maintained significant heritage characteristics with more than 50 buildings and sites of heritage significance. Uralla achieved town status in 1855, spurred by a gold rush in the Rocky River area 3 years earlier, swelling the town's population to over 5,000. Hi folks, so we've just arrived at the lookout for Wollomombi Falls.
And we are so disappointed there is no water at all.
No
Damn.
water. So when I was here this time a year ago, it was pouring over. But anyway, it's a beautiful gorge. We'll give you a look at it. So straight across from us there, you can see where the water comes down, and there's a little pool at the bottom. So that's Wollomombi Falls, just not real falling at the moment. So that fall's about 260 metres. I believe that's the highest waterfall in New South Wales. So this is the Chandler River that's not flowing at the moment. It flows into the Macleay River down the track a little bit in Oxley River's wild Oxley Rivers Wild Waters National Park, I think it's called, and the Macleay River goes another 240 kilometres, or about 160, 170 odd miles down to the coast. It's still beautiful. It's a beautiful little gorge. Might even put the drone up for a couple of minutes and go down the bottom and explore.
We're just at Guy Fawkes National Park. We've just came to have a look at Ebor Falls. We can hear it already from the car park, so can't wait to see it.
This is the Guy Fawkes River. So we're in the Guy Fawkes National Park, as Michelle said, and we're currently at Upper Ebor Falls. Absolutely spectacular. What do you think of this, Mish?
This is so beautiful. It's one of the nicest falls I've ever seen. Just goes on all the way. The big rocks over here look like they've just been placed there for effect. It's beautiful.
So there's a walking track, which I did with mates 4 months ago. So that takes us to the lower falls, which the brink of is right there. So let's go and get a look at that. stream that actually feeds this is unknown, which I reckon is a bit strange. Unfortunately now the falls can only be viewed when travelling past it or from this picnic area. That's due to the road past it now being single lane only as a result of landslides in the area over the past few years from heavy rain. Still a beautiful sight even with this minimal water flow over it. Well folks, what an epic ride today. We ended up doing about 5.5 hours, multiple stops, as you've seen from the video, some beautiful areas that we visited. And tonight we're at Uralla on the coast for the night. So beautiful little river inlet here. We're currently on the man-made boardwalk. They're still doing some work on it, still extending it. Tomorrow, well,
we're heading through Grafton.
Heading up to Grafton, and then over the Guida Highway, over the Great Dividing Range once again. We went over it today on Waterfall Way, and then
into Stanthorpe.
Yeah, Glen Innes, then Tenterfield, then Stanthorpe for the night. So, and then the next night is tomorrow night is our last night. So we've got 2 days of riding left, and then we'll be home.
Unfortunately.
But
yeah. Lucky, so we can see the dogs.
So we'll probably end up doing around 8,000 kilometres or 5,000 miles on this trip. It's been absolutely epic. It's not finished yet though. But yeah, what a great day today. So, and what do people need to do?
Need to like, comment, subscribe.
See you later.